guys, what's up? It's Gopro Camera with another video here today, and this is take 2 on doing my Q&A. I got through like half of the questions, and then my light died, and then my camera died, and I answered all the questions. I was on my final question while I looked at the camera, and my camera was dead. So it just shuts off after like 20 minutes or something, so I don't really understand it. So I'm going to re-answer all the questions. I'm just going to use this footage. Hopefully it's okay. 1776 movement. Keck asked, also, have you ever tried out the Echo 1 XCRS out yet? I have not. Specifically the XCRL, or 1. It's amazing. It sounds amazing. I've never tried it. I've only used my G&G comment machine. Next question comes from Bravo49, Halo, and Airsoft. Also, what's your favorite airsoft gun? My favorite airsoft gun is the G&G combat machine with a Polarstar. That's what I use, and I love it. Good question. I want to give a big shout out to Sid for helping me cut up the questions. I've not seen them except for one, which I'll probably just tell you I've seen it. But other than that, I have not seen any of these questions. She cut them up for me, threw them in my helmet right here, so I can do this Q&A for you guys. Thank you so much for all the questions. Hopefully, I'll be doing another Q&A for like 7,000 stuff like that to answer all your dying questions. Fires Fusion asks, what camera do you use and do you have any attachments? The cameras I use is this Sony A58, and I have a tripod for it. I have my lighting stand, and I have a Gorilla Pod when I'm doing vlogs and kind of stuff. And I have a GoPro Hero 3 Silver with a brain exploder NVG mount that I have upside down and I just edited in footage. And I use a Hero Session on my rifle with the GoPro brain exploder Picatinny rail mount thing. And sorry if I'm talking too fast, I answered all these questions. But, yeah. So now, hopefully I'll answer them a lot quicker for you guys. Next question comes from Running Airsoft. Ask, hey Dr. Pepper Airsoft, you look near my age. I'm 15, so I have to ask, how old are you? I think there's another one in here about this too. There's a couple doubles that I noticed. I am 14 years old. My birthday is February 6th. So I'll be 15 pretty shortly. Next question comes from Misfit1 Airsoft. Ask, what's your opinion on the Crytek Trident series? Yes. I love anything Crytek. If I have to recommend a gun, it would probably be a G&G combat machine, a Classic Army, or a Crytek. Crytek's more of like a premium line, G&G's in the mid-range, and Classic Army's more in the beginning because they have a variety of different tiers you can buy from. Those are the guns I'd recommend. I like Crytek because of the gears that are high quality parts, high quality buckings, hop-ups, everything. It's a version 2 gearbox because it's an M4 style. The only thing I'd look out for is because it's a key mod rail system. So since it's key mod, you'll have to buy attachments to put attachments on it because you have to get the interlocking keys, unlike Picatinny, which Magpul just slides right in and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I'd look out for. But since so many companies are kind of switching to the key mod style guns, there won't be an issue in the next year or so. Good question. Next question comes from Sports Reactions! Ask, what's your primary gun? Do you plan to get a new one? My primary gun is a G&G combat machine with a Polarstar jack engine. I will not be getting a new gun anytime shortly unless anyone out there, any sponsors or anybody, wants to send me a gun and try it out and do a review on it. But for right now, that's the gun I use and I like it a lot. Oh wait, I think primary gun, okay, yeah. My secondary gun's a 1911. Big Airsoft 101 asks, will you be doing a giveaway soon, and how many Airsoft tournaments have you played in? I played in one tournament. It was a spring at Buffalo Battlegrounds tournament. It was pretty lit. And I'll be doing a giveaway for 10,000 subscribers. I'll be doing a couple funny videos and like giving back to you guys videos for that as well. And I'll probably just be doing Q&A for every 1,000 I get. But a giveaway will be at 10,000. I'll be doing a couple things. Next question comes from Mr. Magoo716 asks, hey dude, do you like Dr. Pepper? I do. And when did you start Airsoft? Since it's 2017, I'll go from 2017, not 2016. I've been in Airsoft for 7 years. 6 years. I've been hardcore Airsoft for the last 6 years, and I've been doing like backyard Airsoft for like an additional 3. So that's 9 years. So I started when I was like 6. 6 is 5. Yep, that sounds about right. What was your first gun? My first gun was when I was like 6, 7 years old. I got the spring clear with wooden handles, Colt 1911 that I loved, and I basically broke. That was from Joshua Vest. Got a couple good ones in here. Jarhead Airsoft 3, or Jarhead Airsoft, asks, I have a G&G CM16 SRS. I've been using it for a while now, but I don't have enough range to use it outdoors. What upgrade would you suggest getting first? A couple suggestions I would get. One, a spring. A better spring, or more intensified, stronger, better, weaker, I don't know, whatever spring, I'd get a better spring. I don't know exactly what spring to get because I don't have to deal with that since I use a Polarstar. But a better spring would be one. Two, typo barrel, probably 6.01, maybe 6.0 or maybe 6.03. I'd just stick with a 6.01 because that's like the mid-level, and you wouldn't have to worry about too much dust with a 6.0, and it wouldn't be as weak as a 6.03. So 6.01 is what I would recommend as an inner barrel. Make sure you look up what type of inner barrel you have. Mine was my inner barrel in length was a 360 millimeter barrel, and I thought it was a 363. Sorry for my clock. I thought it was a 363. I bought it, and it's like that much off of my outer barrel, so I have to have like a suppressor or something on the end to keep it from like looking stupid. So that, and if you get a typo barrel, watch out, since there's going to be more compression on that BB, since it's a tighter area. Sorry, you'll have to, the FPS will increase, which is good if your gun's shooting at like 330, and then it'll bump up to maybe like 340, and so that'll be nice. But if your field's 350 and you're shooting right at 348, and if you put in an inner barrel and a typo barrel, you might be over. So I'd watch out for that. Good question. Next question comes from the Kid45. Asks, hey Dr. Pepper Airsoft Q&A. What's your food and drink? What's my favorite food and drink? My favorite food is Chinese food. I love it. And my favorite drink is Dr. Pepper or some sweet tea. I gotta make sure my camera's still rolling. Alright, next question comes from Hunting, Fishing All Day Long. Your favorite goo? My favorite gun is the GMG Combat Machine with a Polarstar. I love Polarstars. DMC Chairsofter DMC Chairsofter asks, what's your take on the new GMG PDW-15 that is coming out? It will be the same price as the Predator. So which would you recommend for me before I drop $325 on a gun? Thanks. Good question. G&G makes pretty good guns, $325, so it's definitely not a cheap beginner gun. Once you get to that price range, they're all pretty compliant with one another, just personal preferences. So I look out the stock. I know the stock, I believe, is real small, so I look out for the battery compartment in that. I look to make sure you like the motor grip, because I've seen it, I've used it, I've held it. It's okay, like the new style stocks, the grips, it's okay. Some people don't like that. I'd look out if you like the style of it. I wouldn't necessarily go in for the gears and stuff right away to make sure you like them, but I just go with the personal preferences first, since they're so similar. It's definitely a new gun, so it's going to be upgraded from the older gun. If you already looked into this stuff, put it in the comments below, and I'll hopefully answer it in a better way. Okay. Conjureans ask, what inspired you to do YouTube? Shout out to me when you answer this, dog. Here's your shout out, Condreams, okay? My inspiration to YouTube was that there was a lack of airsoft in my community when I first started, like 6-ish, I don't know how many years ago. And I wanted to get YouTube videos out there for you guys, and I wanted to show you what I use and what I've done in the past to hopefully help other people. And that's what I want to do. I just want to help other people. How, when, why, and where was your first airsoft encounter? By Airsoft Ross 227. I think my first encounter of airsoft was probably on YouTube. I was looking up Nerf videos. Yeah. And I found like the 10 Commandments of Airsoft, and I found this one cool like Milsim-ish style channel. I think they're long gone. But they did like airsoft games, like at a military base kind of thing with different like blocks of buildings, and they would hop from one another. They'd shoot people, and it was just a really awesome video. They were like 20 minutes long. There would be like it'd just be like before GoPro was a GoPro kind of deal, like strapping a camera to your head with duct tape kind of deal. And they were just raw footage of them playing airsoft, and it was way before Jet was a thing. It was way before all these guys were a thing. It was before Rainbow was a thing, and it was just like these guys in this Muslim game just doing. They were American, I know that. I think they were like maybe from Kansas City or something like that. I don't know, but those were the old days. If anyone, put in the comments below if you guys ever remember watching those old style videos. Next question comes from. Okay, that was the same question, I guess. And then my first real airsoft encounter was at Hunters Creek Airsoft. My first ever game was played there. Give big shout out to Eric and Kyle from Hunters Creek Airsoft. They took me under their wing a long time ago. If you guys are watching this video, big shout out to you guys. And their channel is in the description below. Go check it out. Gun Gamers. They have a great YouTube channel. Go check it out. And big thanks to those guys. Next question comes from Joshua Vest. Asks, can you do a gun collection video? Sadly, I will not be doing a gun collection video. I have 5 guns, 5 good guns to my name. G&G CM16 Raider. G&G Combat Machine with a Polarstar. Glock 18. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands right now. Glock 18 by WeTech. 1911 Elite Force 1911 TAC. Elite Force 1911 Limited Edition. That's all I have. Maybe I'll do an overview of them. Like, this is what I have, this is what I use with it, but not a gun collection video because it'll last maybe like 2 minutes. Raiders Airsoft asks, Dr. Pepper Airsoft, when is your loadout video? My loadout video will be next Monday. I'll be doing the loadout video next Monday because this Friday will be a video that you'll see when it comes out because it's kind of cool. And when that video comes out, the loadout video will be Monday. If you guys did not know this, my video schedule is always Monday and Friday. I got out of that, I got back into it, that's why today's Monday, the next video will be Friday, and then the loadout video will be next Monday, and then so on and so forth. And the loadout video will be done. The thing about the loadout videos, a couple months ago, I did a Q&A, or a part 1, sorry, Q&A. I did a part 1 to my loadout, which is my helmet, because that's a whole thing by itself. I will be going over the helmet in the loadout video, but I won't go as deeply as I did with the one before, so go check that one out. And I'll be going over my entire gear side of things, but my gun I'll just go over real quick because that'll be part 3. There'll be 3 parts. Part 1 will be my helmet, part 2 will be my loadout, my gears, and part 3 will be my gun. And the gun part will be out at a later date as well. That'll probably be the couple weeks following. Question. Joshua Vest asks, how long have you been airsofting? I've been airsofting for about 8 years now, give or take a couple of years. I've been playing at real airsoft fields for about the last 6 years, 5 or 6 years. Next question comes from Mass Airsoft. Asks, how old are you? I am 14 years old. My birthday is February 6th. And can you do a collection video of all your airsoft guns and gear? Maybe my gear, probably not my guns like I just said. Next question comes from Cracker Jack Airsoft. Asks, come to RCA, River City Airsoft. Yeah, okay. I know what RCA is. Opening day. You pick me up and I'll be there. RCA is the northern airsoft field that I've never been to because it's like 2 hours away from me. But I'd love to go. It looks like an amazing field. Everything Master asks, Dr. Pepper, parentheses, Q&A, 8K or M4? M4 Master Race. I love M4s, version 2 gearbox, really easy to work on, really easy to use. M4 all the way. Mr. Bard24 asks, what is your favorite type of airsoft pistol? Elite Force 1911 TAC. The pistol, I love the pistol, but the pistol just doesn't love me. It's in the shop right now, getting work done. Airsoft Genius 247 asks, you should come down to CNY Airsoft. It's a great field. This was the only question I read ahead of time, because I thought it was a weird question, because I've never heard of CNY Airsoft. But if you'll put it in the comments below where it is, and I'm not sure if it's on C3. I'm on C3, if you guys didn't know that. Go check me out. But I've never heard of that field, so put that in the description below because I'd love to check it out. It's not too far away from Western New York. I'd love to go. And this is final question from Pyro Toad asks, will you do outdoor airsoft? I have done a Milsim's game at Bad Blood in New York City, Newburgh, New York, and that's outdoors. And can you make a video on it? Yes, I have done that video, and anywhere I go with airsoft games and stuff, I've always taken my camera. So don't worry about that. You guys aren't missing out on anything. I've always published my videos, maybe a little bit later than usual, but I've always taken my camera to gameplay time, PvP time. And also, Hunters Creek Airsoft, I've gone there. I've had a long time ago. It's been a long time. Eric, hook me up, man. We got to do a gameplay there sometime. The War Zone. There's the War Zone, Hunters Creek Airsoft, River City Airsoft, and Bad Blood. There's 4 fields near me. And Hunters Creek is like maybe once, a couple times a year, maybe 3 times total throughout the year. The War Zone is like once a month, and they're kind of milsim-y. And River City Airsoft's like pick up milsim-y games, which I've just never had the chance. I'm more of a Buffalo Battleground kind of guy. I know that sounds weird for a lot of people who say Buffalo Battlegrounds cancer grounds, but I use Polarstar and Polarstar Master Race inside Buffalo Battlegrounds. But that's where I get a lot of action video. But I'd love to do outdoor videos. And that was my last question. Please, guys, leave a thumbs up. Put a comment in the description below. Subscribe. You guys know what to do. I love doing this video. I love being a part of this and answering all your questions. I'll be doing another one at probably 7,000 or 8,000. Getting some new subscribers in. And thank you for all your questions. I want to see more next time. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Dr. Pepper Airsoft signing out.